Okay. Hype me up. Hype
Had
me
to,
up.
had to.
Yo, your energy based off of stuff I've seen on social media and just like your TikToks are the best. Your
Okay.
energy is infectious, dude. I think you're awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
This is a hype up interview. Like all the other ones you're gonna be doing, there's gonna be asking you the same questions. I'm gonna ask you some of the same questions too, but we just hype each other up at first.
That's honestly fine with me. That's all me and my friends do. We're only in
Word,
glad
word.
to hype each other up.
Love to see it. So how are you feeling overall?
I'm good. I'm good. I mean, it's like a new year. I'm about to be 23 in a couple days, so I'm good. There's just like so much. It's cool.
I mean, it's been a little crazy. First of all, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Um, when I first came across your music, I didn't realize you've only dropped one EP. I didn't realize that this is just like, oh, I don't want to say it's the beginning, 'cause I'm pretty sure you've been singing like your whole life, but I mean,
Yeah. No,
it's
I mean, you're kind of right though. Like I think it is the beginning of the specific era of my life. I've definitely been setting it up for a while.
mhm,
Or been trying to, but this is totally the beginning of an era. So I so appreciate that.
word, word. So I played too well on the radio. I don't know if they told you that yet, but we're
I
playing
did
it
he
here in
there?
the Bay. The fans are going crazy. They're excited. You are literally the talk of the station.
Oh,
Like not just the music, but I'm talking about like obviously the Sex Lives of College Girls. Congratulations on season 3 being
thanks.
coming. You know,
Thanks.
you're literally the topic of the station every day. And when they found out I was gonna be talking to you tonight, everybody was freaking out. They're like, "Yo," they thought you were coming into the building.
Oh my God, I wish.
Word,
We would throw down.
right? I think at some point in 2023, we got to get you into the Bay Area.
Absolutely.
Have you been to the Bay before?
I've never been, but one of my best friends is from the Bay Area. And I always threatened to go with him and his family.
You know what part of the Bay they're from?
Oh hell no. I don't even know.
Okay.
I barely know where I'm from. I can't. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so your EP, Everything to Everyone, I listened to the entire thing, no skips, obviously.
Thank
The
you.
songs are great. Your tour at the end of the year, like you toured some of the biggest cities in the country,
Yeah.
and these shows sold out immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
it was really cool.
and you had to add extra ones. Like, how does that feel? 'Cause I know you've done Broadway, you've done TV, obviously, but like with your music and being
Um,
in front of your fans, how's that feel?
I mean, it's completely different. It's completely different because this is the only thing that I've ever wanted to do. And so
Mm.
the other stuff is so incredibly exciting and it's an amazing opportunity always. And it's really I've found a love for a lot of the stuff that I do. Like I never like loved acting or anything like that, but now I really have a specific place in my heart for it. But I think like to everyone in my life and everyone who's known me for a while, they're like, "Oh, you're finally like yourself."
Hmm.
Like I feel like myself for the first time, like pretty much ever.
So,
Um,
so the
yeah,
acting wasn't like what you wanted to do initially. That was just like a path
no.
that you decided to take. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it was so my parents, my parents wanted me to go to college and I did not. And I was working in music at the time in New York, with some people and some managers there. And so they were like, well, you have to go to school because like,
Mm.
your music is not paying you. And I was like, that's valid. And so I basically was like, all right, I'll get a job and I'll figure out, how to act and stuff like that. So then I got a job working on Broadway and they let me move to New York.
Mm.
And I took like a year off of being in the studio for the most part. And then the pandemic happened and then I was like, let's do music. And like the industry was shut down. And so then my agents at the time were like, you should audition for TV. And I was like, okay, well, if it'll move me out to LA, it's like closer to the music business. And so it has all just sort of served like this purpose, which is really cool.
That's crazy. And it
Yeah.
seems like you're a natural when it comes to the acting and everything too.
Thanks. I mean, to be quite honest, like I don't really do. I feel like I really just like kind of am like blah, 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 blah,
Mhm.
you know, um, in a way that like I feel dumb most of the time. But
That's how I
it's
feel on the radio. I'm just talking. I don't know what I'm talking about.
but
Just
that's the
saying random
thing.
stuff.
I know, and I guess that's like for some people, like I'm starting to figure out maybe that's like what makes it great. I don't know. I always thought that I needed to be this like hyper, like put together, like very professional, like whatever sort of
Mhm.
person in order to be an actor. And
Yeah.
maybe you do, and I just don't know that yet, but
I
whatever.
mean, you're killing it regardless. So congratulations.
Thank
Like
you.
I saw some of the clips of you on stage. Your fans are posting TikToks. Like your interactions with them are hilarious, but also dope at the same time.
Dude, they're well, it's honestly it has nothing to do with me and everything to do with them. They're so funny. Like they're so funny. I've also never had like a group of people support me and also be like more rude to me in my life. And I mean that in a loving way. Like
Okay,
they'll be like, you're dumb, you can't read. And I'm like, okay, you're right. And
right. So
like your point. They're amazing and they
yeah,
are so funny.
yeah.
And so angelic. We have I'm very spoiled. We have built an incredible community of like friends, and it's very familial. It feels good.
That brings me to the next question. Like, you know, with artists, they name their fandoms. They name them. Do you have a name? I have a suggestion from our Afternoon Jocks producer Diamond. She was like, she wants to be called the Rappers.
Okay, so here's the thing. Like, I think that's inevitably going to be it. People have thrown out a bunch of things. I feel like if I'm like, this is what we should be called, like, I feel horrible about myself. So I need everyone else to decide it for me. So if it's Rappers, perfect, done.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's nuts. Yo, Renee, I appreciate your time. I just want to wish you the best of luck on everything. I mean, obviously you're killing it. 2023 is your year.
Thanks.
I do this thing every single year called the Big Reid Pick 10.
Yeah.
My name, I pick 10 artists who I think should pop off, and you're one of the artists. So
thank you. I appreciate
nothing
that
but the best
so
of luck.
much. That's so sweet. I appreciate that.
And my camera is like running away from me right now, but we're gonna figure it out. But I know my time is running out. What part of the country are you in right now?
I'm in LA.
Oh, okay, so you're on the West Coast. Cool, that's what's up. What's up?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I have to
I'm gonna let you go so you can get back to life and everything like that. But I hope to see you in the Bay soon. Okay?
Definitely, will do. See you soon.
Woo. All right. Peace
Thanks,
out.
love.